in the section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the.
One day it'll make sense. Till that day I gotta pay rent. You know, baby, need some new shoes. Gotta keep some dollars on the statement. Serena with the serve. Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Who is you what you deserve? Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Look, I feel like I should just be honest. I'm escaping traumas, trying to be the greatest, that's my promise. You know, I always stand on business, always been relentless. Know the trousers new and the shirt vintage. Living free of drama, still finding ways to make my own problems, chasing progress. A baddie sleeping in a bonnet, that's my favorite topic. Still searching for a goddess like the Black Madonna. It's like that, and I'm right back. For every message left on red and ones that I ain't right back. Was looking for some peace inside myself until I find that I'm in and out of situations, wavy as a kayak. Before the lights dim, I say a prayer, I find the one before my life end. But to be fair, I might not deserve to even find it then. I hope I'm reincarnated through the fire then, so I can try again. One day it'll make sense. Till that day I gotta pay rent. You know, baby, need some new shoes. Gotta keep some dollars on the statement. Serena with the serve. Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Who is you what you deserve? Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. I deserve to be me. I deserve to make mistakes. I deserve to be free.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Oh, it's time to bleed this morning. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to Devin Haney. Shout out to Regis Progray. Yeah. Shout out to you, fatherless haters. Shout out to you, some of you niggas that got parents but don't know what the hell y'all doing or what y'all talking about. I got questions because there's a lot of similarities going on here. And I got questions. I got questions. Let's do this roll call real quick. G. McCall, Eric H., Rod Neal, Vince Valborn, Jerome Truitt, LDBC or nothing. Let me say that again. LDBC or nothing. Daniel Mitchell, Chilltown Major, Stormy B-Man, I Am True Maine, CT Fatboy, Nicholas Levy, Picasso, MP.
What the fuck?
Salute, Chris Chandler, Steve L. the Mac. Y'all must have forgot. Kane the Bad Guy, Julian Burwell, Sam Mack, Jamal Robinson, Eric Jordan, always supporting. Salute, Mark Wunderlich, Jay, Eric Jordan early in that super chat. Salute, bro. He says lightweight. We on the job. I got questions this morning. I got questions. Cedric Taylor, In Shape Street Fighter. Salute, brother. Much love. Anwar Willis jumped on me. What's going on here? Slim Hussein, Rick Blackwell, Dwayne Price, Kane. Let's do it. Let's do it. So last night, right before I laid down, my phone goes off, and it's my brother Blue Blood with his 400 video in a day. That brother, that brother never sleep. He all over he's world jumping. He's country hopping. He's reporting his boxing. This is what he does. And if y'all ain't see it, go watch it. It may have been the last video he did yesterday. He's out there in the bay. And breaking news, nigga. Breaking news. The young king, Devin Haney, sold out the Chase Arena where the Warriors play. And they had to open up new seats, open up another deck. Let that sink in for a second. This is where the Golden State Warriors play. And I pulled up something on Google, just did a little Google search. Capacity for basketball, 18,064. For concerts, 19,500. And I'm going to show y'all something in a minute. It's like, well, did he fill the seats for a basketball game or a concert? Well, if they opened up more seats because more people wanted to go, I'm going to go with concert. Well, look, to be honest, y'all, this ain't my lane. I'm talking about it because everyone else is talking about it. So I did just a little research and I said, wow. But one of the things that is attached to Devin Haney's name is that he don't sell. Ring Dragon, what up? Noah, what's good? He don't sell. And I'm like, where are people getting this from? Huh? Jeff Sparks, salute. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why are we, stateside, having that conversation? Yo, listen, man, wasn't that a British conversation about 4 years ago? Uh-oh, where am I going? Where am I going? I'm coming for those belts, boy. Wasn't that a British conversation? Deontay Wilder, he don't sell. Remember that? And what were we saying over here? Well, goddamn. Okay. AJ's the A side. We got it. Can we get the fight? Deontay's not running around saying, hey, man, I'm the A side. Y'all lying on me. I might not sell as much as you, but I sell. Stop it. Deontay can't even sell out his own country. It was all bullshit. Doesn't this sound familiar? What is wrong with you? Now, why am I talking about seats? I rock, salute, man. Hell yeah. The brothers UK, salute. Dill Spoolie, salute. And that's my horrible British accent, by the way, y'all. True Boxing Night, what up? This is all very familiar to me. But I never thought that we would have this conversation. It's backwards. Shogun, salute. You wanna know how backwards this is? Once upon a time, in New York, we looked down on Bloods and Crips. When we found out what was going on in Los Angeles, we said, man, that's stupid. Bloods, Crips, what the fuck they fighting over? We didn't know there was a whole deep-rooted history and how it took the turn for the worse. You let a few niggas into an organization. 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 When I repeat myself, I'm doing it for a reason. You let a few niggas into an organization and they take the shit left. The Bloods and Crips, come to find out, were formed for a good, noble reason. But you let a few niggas in it, they done rearranged and messed up the whole thing. And now it's related to something bad. And over here in New York, we said, man, that's stupid. A decade and some change later, they over here now. How'd that happen? Onyx had a song called This Is the Way We Walk in New York. The first line is, we don't throw gang signs in New York. Well, if Fredo Starr had a crystal ball, because guess what? They're everywhere. Well, what are you gonna do? Now the goddamn thing, it's over. The inmates are now running the asylum. I didn't know that we would be having that same level of conversation over here. Now, why am I talking about this morning? This is Mortal Kombat. Now, Ryan Garcia is supposed to be this star, and he is. But he was at the Toyota Center, and I pulled up their numbers. It's designed to hold 18,500 spectators for basketball while accommodating 17,800 and 19,000 for hockey in concerts, respectively. Rod Neal was there. Now, Rod, correct me if I'm wrong, half the shit was shut off. So not only did Ryan Garcia not do the same amount that Devin just did, Devin's ticket sales were more expensive and they had to make more room for him. I thought he wasn't a star. Isn't this the same argument we had with the AJ fans over Deontay Wilder? Hello, Bloods and Crips. Welcome to ignorance. Here we are. What are y'all niggas doing? Now, why am I bringing this up? I understand Bill, in reference to Tank, all he said was give us what y'all was about to give Ryan. Is that true, or is Bill lying again? But wait a minute. Tank's team said no? That's the truth? Tank said no? Why? Devin ain't worth it? Time reveals all truth. Who sold more? Ryan last week or Devin this week? And it's on pay-per-view, right? It's on DAZN pay-per-view. Tank fans, do y'all want to see Devin versus Tank at all? What's going on? This is the same conversation we were having with the AJ fans 4 or 5 years ago. We was like, hold on. Do y'all want the goddamn fight? Y'all not acting like it. Watch this. Ask Tank fans who they rooting for this Saturday. Go on and ask them and tell them to be honest. Rod Neal in that super chat, he said, Drew, I just sent you an Instagram message with a screenshot of the areas that were blacked out for Garcia Saturday. I'm guessing 8,000 to 9,000 tickets sold. Wow. Wait a minute. You just sent it to me? Let me just look at that. Let me have a look. You just sent it just now? Wait a minute. Oh, here it is. It's blank, bro. Send it again. You might have took a picture of the whole seat that had no person in it. He said my British sounds like Florence Bucket. Dell Alexander, salute. Demon in the building. Clarence McLean. Lamont. Tay-Tay, future ex-wife, salute. CB Sports, salute. Santi L. Karen So Smooth, what up? And I agree. If Devin is successful this weekend, if that fight doesn't happen in 2024, then Tank don't want no smoke. I'm blaming the A side. I'm blaming the A side because Tank is the A side, right? That means the A side calls a shot. And just like we said, AJ at any point could have made the fight, Tank could make this fight. He's like, no. So once again, Devin is looking for smoke, and the only obstacle in front of him is the motherfucker he pursuing. Stop it, y'all. Eric Jordan in that super chat, much love. He said Devin has ninja sword powers because he's the GOAT. Well, they're making that statement correct. You can't hide behind business, but for so long. This is ridiculous. I'm looking at it now, Rod. You gotta be kidding me. Everything that you blacked out was black. That hell no. Hold up, let me. Nah, I gotta put this up. So I gotta screenshot this and send it to myself. Rod was there, y'all. So I'm gonna put this up, and I don't want to hear no bullshit because he was there. on, give me a second. I gotta send it to myself. These fucking niggas, swear to God. Put your bullshit aside. This is the same goddamn conversation we were having 5 years ago with AJ and Wilder, man. Hey, but what's good? Kevin Dunbar, Bert, Queen, Felix, ES in the building. Taekwon, what up? Todd Swindle. Smash my like button. King Vonnie, salute. I got questions for these niggas out here. Y'all niggas, the definition of doing too much. Fuck. Where's that? Come on, man. I know I just sent the damn thing. All right, this thing acting crazy. All right, let's do this. Wait till y'all see this. And I know it's going to be like, oh, well, that's altered. And yeah, Rod was there. And he saw the empty seats. He was there. And I'm saying all of that to make the point. The fuck? Ooh, they trying it hard, boy. Niggas is blocking screenshots. Okay. I'll send it over here. Ooh, they trying hard to block the truth. Mr. Shelton, salute. Shout out to the Devin Haneys. Shout out to all of you. Something wrong with you niggas. Yo, why it's not letting me get the picture though? Weird shit. That's okay. That's okay, because this is the part where I go to my Instagram. They're not letting me get the screenshot. I'm sending it to myself. They're not letting me get it. That's okay. That is okay. Give it a minute. Well, it's just as well. So let's do this. MXC, salute. This is what's going on. The blue are available seats. The purple are verified resale. The blue right here with the wheelchair is handicapped. I was only able to find one of those, and that's way up here in the nosebleeds. The gray is unavailable. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look, one seat up here available, $57. All the way up here. One seat. Look at this. Look at this. Look, 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 look. Now I want to show you something. Way down here, these seats, $1,700 seat right there. $1,700. $830. $845. These are floor seats, okay? Ryan's seats weren't like that. $897. Let's go over here. This is the area that they had to open up to let more people in. These are the handicap seats right here. Okay? Ryan Garcia's arena didn't look like this on Fight Week, bro. Okay? And although the Toyota Center holds a capacity of 19,000, let's do this. I don't know if you can see that. Rod Neal was there. This was what was sold. Everything blacked out. They didn't even bother. I don't want to hear it's because of the level of competition. No one came out because of his opponent, Duarte. Because if you're a sale, you're a sale. It's obvious that no one cares who Tank fights. Who was Pitbull Cruz? Until Tank broke his hand, right? No one cared who he was. He still sold. He's a pay-per-view star. So he's supposed to carry the event. Tank could fight anybody and do better than this, what you're looking at. Right or wrong? Please, stop playing with the kid, man. Y'all don't want to, bro. Y'all need to change our conversation, man. Real talk. Real talk. Y'all need to change our conversation. Y'all need to change our whole conversation. It's out of control. Your hatred is out of control. Baki Hanma, salute. Snoopy Mac, what up? Edgar, Big Block, Hendor, Paul Carrick in the building. What's the excuse now? And Blue's over there. Matter of fact, forget what Blue said, because a lot of y'all act strange towards Blue Blood anyway. I just showed it to you. Go to the Chase Arena yourself and put in Devin Haney, Regis Prograis. Or if you just hate Devin, just put Regis Prograis. You're going to get the same thing. And then zoom in and count the available seats. Then go back and see what Ryan did. 19,000 top capacity. They had half the shit shut off. And the seat sales, the seat prices weren't as much as Devin's. Does it make sense now? Y'all played Mortal Kombat? Toasty! He just burnt this kid. He just burnt this kid. I say it again. He just burnt this kid. So I don't understand. Shepherd King, salute. So I don't understand. Y'all tell me, did Bill ask for the same deal for Tank that Tank offered Ryan and was told no because Devin is not as big of a draw as Ryan? Amen, salute. What are y'all saying as of this morning? I'm just curious. Because it seems to me, like I said, we've been here before. Yo, can I ask the Tank fans, do y'all want the fight? I swear to God we had this conversation before. Look what my brother Rod said. $125. His seats were damn near on the floor. He's not lying. He was at the fight. He went live on the gram. He was very close to the action. $125 for the floor seats. Floor seats near Devin, closer to the ring, damn near almost $2,000. And the whole arena's open. Ryan Garcia, half the arena was shut down. And the seat prices were way less. Stop. Now we're not. Salute. I'm not lying. I'm just reporting what I see. Do y'all see something different? Let me know. Say, Drew, you're wrong. It's not this, it's that. Show me, please. Do your live streams today. Make your case why you don't want Devin versus Tank if Devin wins this weekend. Because he got to beat Regis. But go on and make your case. Jason, what up? Let me know why you don't want Devin in the ring with Tank. Go on, let me know. Well, it's not that I don't want him in the ring. He just got to be realistic. So it was realistic for Ryan to get the deal that he got. And y'all knew how that was going to end. That was realistic. So Bill says, yo, look, we just as big of a star. No, y'all not. We gonna show you. Go to the Chase Arena. Don't go to SeatGeek, or you can go anywhere you want. It's gonna tell you the same thing. Look what Ryan did last week. Look what Devin did this weekend. Talk to me. And don't you dare tell me, oh, it's because he was fighting Regis, though. You still making my case. Devin is going up in weight to fight a champion. What gives you a better accolade? Beating Devin or beating Ryan?
Whoa! What the
Go! What looks better on your resume? Beating Devin or beating Ryan? Ryan came into the game talking about we not chasing belts. He came in saying that. Y'all heard him. Gerard Harlem in the building. Y'all heard him. We not chasing belts. He came into the game saying that. So off the bat, Ryan and Devin are having two different conversations. Which conversation do you respect? Tank ain't chasing belts either. Which conversation do you respect? Coach Kyle told you we don't want Shaqap. Why? We're scared of getting screwed on the cards. Basically, that's what he said. We knocked Ryan down. They still called it a 10-9 round. They did. And that was setting up to rob you. But you think they'll do that with Devin? And Devin's not a big draw and all of that shit? What you scared of? Calvin, what are you scared of? I'm not even going to say Tank is scared. But because Tank ain't say that. You said that. It seems like whenever someone speaks up for Tank, they put their foot in their mouth. Coach Kyle said that. Coach Kyle said, I played it for you. Coach Kyle said that. Tank ain't say shit. When they asked 4 years ago, when they asked him about Lomachenko, Floyd said, what we're not going to do is we're not going to fight him. We're going to take our time. Floyd said that, not Tank. Tank shut right up and was staring at him. So am I saying Tank is afraid of Devin? No. But I'm looking at the people surrounding him. I'm looking at the people surrounding Tank. And I'm wondering, what's going on? Did you really say you don't want to fight Tank? I mean, Tank didn't want to fight Shakur because you're scared of poor judging and his style, something that you're supposed to train him to contradict in the ring? That's a Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao conversation in itself all over again. We've been here before, y'all. Yo, Manny beats Floyd. Tell him to prove it. Well, Floyd's going to run in the ring. Prove it. To be the best, take the test. 5 years of him ducking a drug test. 5 years. It's the same nonsense, different people. So now Loma's chasing Tank, and Floyd said, nope, get him out of there. He's about 10 years older than Tank. We're going to make money, 8, 9 figure paydays. And he did a wonderful job getting Tank paid. Tank is not an A-side everywhere. But now, Mr. A-side, the burden falls on you. because you have the responsibility to make the fights. Right or wrong, that's your responsibility. So you don't want Shaqap because you're scared of bad judging and you don't want to be chasing him around the ring and you think he's going to rack up points and beat you. You're supposed to organize a plan in the gym to stop that. By you saying, why would we want to do that? Is it what you want to do or what you have to do? And today, a lot of these fighters ain't got to do shit. You know why? Because their fan base don't hold their feet to the goddamn flames. And that's sad. That's sad. I think Tank will knock out Lomachenko. But it seems to me that I have more faith in his abilities than his team does. I think that Shakur can get cornered by Tank and Tank will catch him in an exchange. But it seems to me that I got more faith in Tank's abilities than Coach Cal does. On the bread state that AJ will outbox and knock out Bum Squad. But it seemed to me that we had more faith in AJ than they did. We said make the fight. They found 1,000 reasons not to make it. How could I believe what you say when I see what you do? Because while Loma was chasing Tank, Devin was chasing Loma and Tank. Before he went to 140 to face a champion, he said, before I leave, Shakur, you want smoke? When Coach Cal said, man, fuck that, we ain't even doing it. And he's still at the goddamn weight. Y'all looking bad. Y'all looking bad. The last excuse was Devin ain't worth nothing. He don't sell. We're not going to give him the same deal that we gave Ryan. And I'm looking at these seat sales. And I'm looking what Ryan did. Flatboy Plays, $5 super sticker, man. Salute to you, good brother. Word up, True Boxing Night. Fresh, salute. Jeff Spark. And that's a stigma that Brandon, that's a stigma that Tank has. He only fights flat-footed Latinos. No, he don't. He's about to fight Isak Cruz in a rematch. And Shaqap is far from flat-footed. And Calvin said he don't want no smoke with him. Due to poor judging and the style. So what are you gonna do, man? And if Tank says fuck the WBA, man, is he going up to 140? Who are you gonna pursue at 140? Who are you gonna pursue? Teofimo? Floyd wants that fight anyway. And again, another nigga, you want to apply running to anyone? I don't hear you motherfuckers talking about Teofimo at all. Brandon's ass to 140 has no responsibility up there. Y'all niggas is silent. He's sitting up there right now. He ain't trying to unify with Matias. He's sitting right there next to him. Right next to him. Yo, I got a belt. You got a belt. You want to do it? Tio's sitting there. No. Yeah, right. He ain't gonna do shit until the sanctioning body tells him to do shit. Man. What's the excuse now? Do y'all even want the fight? Tank fans, do y'all even want? Listen, here's the difference, man. There hasn't been one fight that I rooted against Tank in. There hasn't been not one. Not one fight. You know why? Guys like Tank, guys like Shakur. It used to be Loma, but Loma had already lost early in his career. I want them to stay nice and undefeated by the time they all meet each other, because somebody's got to go. Shamar, what up? Somebody's got to go. But it seems like, you Tank fans this weekend, you're hoping Regis knocked Devin head off. Because I already seen who y'all are. Y'all a bunch of dysfunctional retards. Some of y'all are dysfunctional retards. Some of y'all are dysfunctional retards. Some of y'all are dysfunctional retards. And most of y'all got your mama last name. Your mama was the side bitch. She identified with dysfunctional shit like Tank. Y'all identify with growing up in the trap and street shit. Tank said he had 2 drug-addicted parents. You identify with that shit rather than a well-spoken black king who has his father in his life. It doesn't compute with you. And then when you see these racist channels, and y'all know who I'm talking about, attack him, and you see these spineless jellyfish, these niggas attacking Devin. Attacking. Yeah. We are cursed indeed. Flatboy plays in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He says, my guy Antoine Russell ain't getting no love at 140. I think he should be a major player. You know who else ain't getting no love? You ain't hear me. Listen, if Tank is going to stay at 135, Frank Martin's there. Everybody worried about the wrong shit. The wrong shit. Tank fans, you should be rooting for Devin. You should be saying, I want him nice and untouched. So by the time my guy get to him, he's fresh. Y'all ain't doing that. I didn't want fucking AJ to really get destroyed by Andy Ruiz. I wanted him to be undefeated because I held on to hope that him and Deontay would get it on. That people would just be like, you know what, fine, fuck it. Fight him. After he got mollywopped by Ruiz, what did he say? I wish I had been Walder and did it. If you don't get your big, doofy, lurch ass, get out my country, stupid, idiot, dummy, buffoon. Get out, man. Leave. Stupid ass. We'll freeze him out. That was when I said, I ain't fucking with this guy. He has no idea. He has no idea. Shamar Rashawn Malone, Shalom, been in the strong house for 2 years. Salute to you, good brother. He said, salute. 2 years strong, much love. Salute to you, good brother. I appreciate you. Much love, man. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah, Kenneth. Shakur Regis is his new best friend. He's hoping that he beats Devin. I mean, this is what the 502 King. What up? This is what these niggers do. My brother 502 King says, well, remember one thing, bro. That's how Tank gives hope to others who grew up with the same situation as him. Albert Doherty, salute. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Tank is a champion. He's a damn good boxer. He came up from the mud. Has a lot of talent. He immersed himself into the sport, and I'm proud of the young king for that. He's made some mistakes. Getting into car accidents and leaving the scene. Draping up his girl at a basketball game for the public to see. I would like to have be homeschooled a little more and then improve his speech, but that's just me. And no, I'm not nitpicking because the spotlight is on him. When you're the A side, you're under a microscope. Floyd knows that, and that's something Floyd should have told him. What is the problem with getting your prodigies more education. Okay, when you're not hitting the bag, I would like to hire you a tutor to improve your speech, to improve how you talk, because there's a stigma on black youth. You want to identify with the black youth. You want to give the black youth hope. But what you don't want to do is add to the negativity. And I guarantee you that if these kids also show them hitting those books and saying, yo, look, I'm being homeschooled. That's something special. Am I nitpicking? They're absolutely. Why is it that the white man can nitpick at him, but I can't? I can nitpick and want him to do something positive. I don't like the talk. Boss Red, salute. Jose Diaz, Gio James, salute. Jamal. I don't like talking about car accidents and ragging up chicks. I don't like that. I would like to have seen Tank improve his education, because I don't like how he's talking. I don't know if that's gym damage or that's just how he talks. And if that's how he talks, he's the email champion. Why we ain't do that though? I don't like that. I don't like that. Every time I hear something about Baltimore, do you know a lot of niggas big up the streets of Baltimore? Is that our culture? We celebrate ignorance. I'm sorry, it is our culture. We celebrate ignorance. Let me try and pull something up. I need y'all to see something. Okay? Now, Tank ain't this bad. Oh, wait, they fucked around on this one. Here we go. And I played this before. Fair use. Everything that's affiliated, Big Texas salute, that's affiliated with Baltimore, I hear is negative. It ain't got to be that way. Do something positive. I'm telling you, I don't like how Tank talks. And I'm tired, Retro for Life, what up? I'm tired of us, my people, these people. I'm tired of us talking about, man, you know, he grew up in the trap, man. He represent, man. And nigga, I don't want to hear it no more. Stop. I don't hear white folks doing that shit. When they come from a trailer park and they make it somewhere, they try and hide that shit. They get found out, but they don't be walking around saying, yo, I'm from the trailer park. They say I come from the trailer park and now I'm a fucking brain surgeon. I don't see us doing that. I'm from the trap. And you growing up and you acting like you from the fucking trap. Y'all remember the whole thing in the NBA where they had the boss had to step in and say, yo, look, man, y'all are not on the street corner. AI came in here and he caught the eye of the youth. Oh, look, he's like us. Do-rags, baggy jeans, baggy shirts, Timberlands. And he on the side just chewing gum. That was him. But then you had a bunch of other niggas doing that, showing up to a game dressed like you on the corner. Nah, so what? This is Jabot. This is Boss. This is Guess. It's worth a lot of money. You look stupid. Stop acting like you on the corner. You making millions of dollars. At draft night, you was wearing a suit. You wasn't wearing that shit. Oh, but Drew, you wore a camouflage do-rag when you talk to Sugar Hill. Nigga, I came in from the gym. And Tay called me. Said, yo, Sugar Hill's going to be on the Fred show. I said, word? And I forgot I had it on. If there was one thing I could have took back, it was that. But this show, you know, I'm pro-exercise or whatever, so, you know, I do a little something. Pep talk is a little different. I wear a different hat. gotta wear multiple hats. Ignorance is celebrated. Why couldn't this little boy, because he's behaving like a little boy, educate himself? Yeah, I grew up in the trap. Yeah, my mama and daddy was on drugs. But I educated myself while I'm boxing. Now I'm educating myself. Listen to how he talks and listen to how Devin talks. Light years apart. But no, we celebrate this shit. Look at this. Watch this, y'all. Y'all remember this? I swear to God, this is not altered. Listen.
You're watching Bills post game. This is Ellis Lankster, live cornerback, the rookie who drafted in the 7th round. He had 2 interceptions.
Listen to this.
Let's go to Ralph Wilson.
Yes, sir.
So what were you thinking on that play? Did you peel off your assignment when you saw where the ball was headed?
Yes, sir.
How'd that work out? Just walk me through that.
I was just reading, right? I was just reading on my man or whatever, and he had threw the ball to my man, and the ball had bumped up in the air, and I had caught it and had picked it off there.
The second one was a cover 2, and you dropped back.
Yes, sir.
You're going to pick up just where you left off in camp, mini camp, and OTAs, and training camp. You've been making plays. I mean, has it come easier than you thought, or what's going on with you?
I just been working hard and just been praying and stuff, and it's coming to me.
Did you think you were going to get to the end zone on either one of those? You got to the floor twice. I mean, what were you?
I was trying to. I was trying to get a pick 6. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no,
Being a late round pick, how much of a sense of urgency did you feel you have to try to make an early impression and continue to build on that throughout the summer?
Oh my God, bro. Nah. I'm not even laughing at that. Who the fuck let that kid on the stage to do that? They had to know that he talks like that. Why would you? You don't. That young man got all the way through college off athletic ability. Nobody, not even his parents, his mother, his aunt, whoever his guardian is, sat him down and said, no, while you're running with a football, you got to fix this. I know. I know 502 King. Don't get it twisted. I'm proud of all these young cats that come out of bad situations. But my question is, when are we going to stop glorifying a bad situation and get an education? Boss. I'm tired of hearing about, you know, I heard nothing positive about Baltimore. And I know people that live there right now. Not all Baltimore is hood. Why do we celebrate stupid shit? Only niggers do this. I'm from the trap. I'm from the hood. Shut up. Shut up. This is stupid. Stop. Tank can't fucking talk. Get an education. Stop dating these bum bitches that try and get you killed. Stop doing that. Stop getting cars and crashing them up and leaving a fucking accident. Stop giving these white folk something to fucking talk about. All these attacks on Devin Haney, it's like when that gun charge happened. Y'all celebrated. I saw y'all. See, he's trying to be like Devin. I mean, he's trying to be like Tank. Wait a minute. What? Wait, what?
What?
Only a dumb nigga would say that. A dumb nigga would say that. Y'all already know. stupid ass monkeys. You know Tank made the video, y'all forgot? Why he slapped that phone out that fan's hand like that? Oh, I'm sorry, because he was drunk and he's from the trap. Why was Adrian Broner trying to kiss him in the club? Remember that? Thought I forgot that? What the fuck is really going on? I ain't want to know. That shit is embarrassing. So when you fix your stupid mouth to say that Devin's trying to be like Tank, fix your fucking face. Fix your fucking brain. But boxing, please. Do y'all even want Devin versus Tank? What the fuck is wrong with you? Y'all better be rooting for Devin to whoop Regis' ass. And this is no shade to Regis, but y'all better be hoping he whoops his ass because you don't want Devin to lose to nobody but Tank. And this weekend, the excuse of he don't sell has officially been removed. Fuck you very much. Marco, what's good?
What did I just walk in on?
Idiocy. Idiocy. I mean, Devin just sold out the Chase Arena. Blue Blood is out there right now. He put up a video last night before I went to sleep. I watched it. He sold out the Chase Arena. They had to open up more seats. They had to open it up.
Remind me, where is that located?
It's in where the Warriors play, the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, right, because he was doing like a hometown thing.
Right. So he sold it out, and they had to open up more seats. I just pulled it up on the Chase Arena. And our brother Rod Neal was he was at the Ryan Garcia fight last night. He was damn near on the floor seats, $125. Devin Haney's seats are light years more expensive than Ryan's was. And Rod was there, half the arena. Now, Ryan fought at the Toyota Center, which has a capacity of about 19,000. But Rod was there. He said half the arena was shut off.
Yeah.
So his seats were a lot less expensive. And it may have been sold out, but the whole arena wasn't. So there was no demand for them to open up the full thing. So when Bill went to Tank's team and said, we want the same deal that you was offering Ryan, they were told no. According to Blue Blood, they were told no.
Oh, to fight Tank.
To fight Tank, they were told no.
So they want to give him less money because
they want to give him less money. So how can this be if Ryan Garcia is this rock star? Last week compared to this week, it's night and day.
I mean, the only thing I could say is maybe when you're looking at somebody selling out their hometown, as opposed to maybe Ryan generates a lot of pay-per-view buys. That's the only thing I can think of, because he has all those social media followers and stuff.
Right. I don't know. I can't make heads or tails of it, other than I'm looking at the capacity of where he. Check this out.
Devin should come out to
Shakur didn't do as well either. He laid an egg in the ring, and the seat sales weren't as great.
Yeah, I mean, even when he fought, I've been to. Did you go to his fights in Newark? Yeah, those two. No. I went to one of them, I think, and it was decent. It wasn't sold out, but it was decent. That's his hometown, so.
Right. But it wasn't nowhere near what Devin's doing now, as far as prices and capacity.
I'm surprised. Not no shade on Devin. Just it's hard to sell out an arena unless you're a mega star. You know what I mean? So that's great. That's dope.
I think Devin has arrived.
Seems that way.
I think he's arrived. All the deals that he signed with Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum that made me panic. He survived all of that. He finally got a hold of Lomachenko and beat him. I don't care how people feel. It's a W. He's arrived. And this is I believe this is a DAZN pay-per-view, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, he's arrived.
That's dope.
He's arrived. And at this point, I'm asking the Tank fans, what would you rather see next? What would you rather see next? Would you rather see Tank versus Isaac Cruz or the winner of Prograis and Devin? Would you rather see Would you
Nobody
rather
wants to
see the Shakur?
Nah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Coach Cal don't even want to see Shakur. That's what he said. Don't scream at me. That's what he said.
Scream at me because he said it to me.
He said it to you. It was unprovoked. That's what he said.
You
Coach
ended up
Cal
finally
said.
watching it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I played
And
it
what-
several times.
What did he say exactly? What were the words? I don't remember.
Why would we want to do it? Why would we want to do that? He
Yeah.
said Ryan Garcia got dropped, and it was a 10-9 round. I was remember that was bullshit.
That's fucked up.
That was bullshit.
Yeah,
But
and this is what I'm saying about boxing, and I'm not to get off the topic, but that's illegal. Literally, that's illegal. 10-8 mandatory. Why is there nobody enforcing, like the cops enforcing the breaking of the rules? I don't get that.
hey, people should go to jail. But if there's any more proof that this shit is rigged, it was that. But the difference is, I did say it's going to be a problem for Tank if Ryan gets to 12. If Ryan makes it to 12, they're going to rob Tank. I said that, and you saw it in that score. I said, man, they were setting him up. Tank had to knock him out. And he did so.
Yeah.
But everyone knew that Tank really did. I mean, that Ryan didn't belong in the ring with him. We knew how that shit was going to end.
Yeah, no, I think the only fighters that are exciting to watch, that people want to see Devin face or anybody face, would either be Tank or Teofimo, I would say. The others aren't that, Shakur. I mean, you could argue for the Puerto Rican cat. What's his name? Matias? Matias?
Subra Matias.
Matias. He's pretty.
He's fucking dangerous, man.
The thing with him is, though, high risk, very little reward. He's not going to bring in much money. You know what I'm saying? He's
Well, if Tank go up there and fight him immediately, Tank a star, right? So it shouldn't matter.
Well, that's true, but I think they're trying to line up. They're trying to make as much money as possible. That's why Tank fought Ryan. That's why he fought Rolly, because people pay to see Rolly.
Matias is so dangerous. If Devin is successful this weekend, automatically they're going to want him to fight Matias because, number one, they're going to say, well, if you're a star, do it again with a less-known guy, which is bullshit. That's number one. Number two, they know Subarel, he got enough talent and power that he could upset anybody at 140.
Right.
So, of course, they're going to want Devin to jump in that burning building. And here's the thing. Devin will do it. Because that's who he is. Devin will do it. He will. He'll do it.
You know what annoys me about what I've been seeing in regards to Devin? They've been talking a lot about his private school and about how he didn't.
Marco, say it again, please. Say it again, nice and slow. I'm gonna leave you to that. Ask that question and say it nice and slow, and then ask the chat.
I don't know where he just went, but yeah, the thing that I'm really is annoying the shit out of me is the notion that Devin can't fight because he went to private school, or apparently not even private school. He was homeschooled. Now, while most fighters do come from the ghetto, from the streets, from just a fucked up upbringing, it doesn't always take you having a rough upbringing in the streets to be able to fight or to want to fight. While that's usually the case, that is not what it always takes. That's not a prerequisite. That's not a requirement at all. Marco Antonio Barrera was a rich kid. And that was the whole thing when he fought Eric Morales, for all you older heads. Eric Morales, I'm from Tijuana, I'm from the streets, you grew up with money. And Marco Antonio Barrera whooped his ass most of those fights. So, and showed gut and grit. So yeah, that whole narrative is fucking stupid. Or that since he has his father, he's soft. That's stupid.
Oh my God, wait a minute. Y'all want to listen to a nigga like me. A white man just said it.
You can talk your brain now, motherfucker. Rolls out, he's a nigger. He's a nigger. He's a nigger.
Oh my God.
A nigger, look, there's a nigger.
That shit is so shocking. I haven't seen that in a long time. He was wiling out.
He had a meltdown.
He had a meltdown. He sure did. And I went over this, and I don't want to get into it, but you know, I'm in the comedy world, and most of the black comedians weren't even that mad at him. Weirdly enough, I remember thinking they were going to lose it, but they were like, "Yeah, he had a bad set, he got triggered." I'm like, "You're not mad?" They're like, "Eh." Back then, now it's a different climate. People would.
Oh my God, I laughed. Cause I say, yo, you know what? Ain't nothing but a bunch of niggas up there fucking with him, man. They should have left him alone. But the story was, those cats up there were heckling people the whole night.
Yeah, and here's what happens. Those of you who don't realize, comedy clubs are supposed to have security that handle that, and a lot of them don't. Or if they do, the security doesn't get involved. So when you're on stage for a whole show and you're seeing the guys before you get fucked with, and then you go on there and you're getting fucked with, at that point you're like, it's Marshall's law. Like, well, they're not going to handle it, so I got to take this shit in my own hands. And he tried to verbally basically have him get up and leave, which he did.
He emptied out the whole fucking
He emptied it out. Yeah, they got up. They were like, I remember they were like, that's uncalled for. And I'm like, what is that?
I laughed. When they played that on the news, they said, "Warning, this is shocking." I said, "What'd he do?" Yo, I fell out my seat. I said, yo, that shit was, I said, they should have shut the fuck up and left him alone.
They looked at it like the black comics back then, I remember, were looking at it like, yeah, he's not racist. He was just trying to hurt them as much as possible because they were fucking with everybody the whole night. So that's how they looked at it. And I was like, all right. I mean,
I laughed. I ain't give a fuck, man. I said, man, they should have shut the fuck up, man. I ain't give a shit about that.
But back to the original point, yeah, the fact that he has a father, he comes from like a good upbringing, and that does not make somebody soft. That's so fucking stupid.
And again, y'all, these are the attacks that y'all are coming at Devin Haney with. Oh, he grew up with his father. He went to private school. Huh?
He was homeschooled, right? He didn't even go to private school.
He was homeschooled.
That, if anything, if you think about it, that would make me want to fight. Sitting in the fucking house all day staring at my moms and pops. That drive me crazy.
What? Wait a minute. Private school? Man, I wish I went to private school all my life. Come on, man.
The Bill Burr roast.
My God. Jafar Cesar says Muhammad Ali from the suburbs, and he great. Yeah, he didn't grow up super duper hard.
Roy Jones grew up with his father. Matter of fact, Roy Jones' father made him be angrier because his father was rough on him. And I guarantee you, Bill's probably is hard on Devin too, like really pushes him. That probably makes him.
And he's building a tennis player too. Todd French, he said Bill Burr in Philly was the ultimate. Bro, have y'all seen that?
But that wasn't racist. That was just him.
No, he bust Philly on their ass.
Yeah.
He bust Philly on their ass. How many years ago was that? It's about 15 years ago now?
That was a long time. And he was like, the best one was like, you dumb fucks. You got a Rocky statue. It's not even a real person.
Yeah, he said he got a Rocky statue. He's not even a real person. He kept saying,
you guys worship that statue.
He said, I'm still here. I still got about 15 more minutes. He bust Philly's ass. I'm telling you, certain comics, you gotta leave them alone.
Yeah,
leave them alone.
That's what they do. But yeah, so I was watching some of that the Devin versus Regis face off or whatever it is, and some of the shit he was saying. Like, I know he's trying to sell the fight, so I don't know how much he really believes it, but I don't like that narrative.
We are the only community that celebrates ridiculousness. You respect motherfuckers that come up from bad areas in whatever city, USA. And it's one thing to salute them for becoming great, but when you maintain that demeanor with all that money in your bank account and you're still an asshole, it kind of makes me think, like, do you even deserve to be here? You've made it. Why you at? Listen, imagine if Jay-Z was still running around in Marcy Projects acting a fool. Imagine if every time you turned around, JC was in the news. He did the street thing. He rapped about it. And look at how, listen to his last album. Listen to what he talks about. What if he was still talking about the same shit he was talking about in Reasonable Doubt at 50 plus years old? Wouldn't you be like, yo, come on, grow the fuck up now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends who you are. Some people have that perspective where it's like, keep it street till I die and blah blah blah. So some people would applaud it, but most probably wouldn't.
Listen, you niggas do the community a disservice celebrating that shit. And if you're my age celebrating that shit, go wash your ass, because I know it's dirty. It's dirty. This weekend, Tank fans everywhere, featuring Shakap, my brother Trill Will in the building, Cassandra, salute, Ivan, salute. Y'all gonna be rooting for Regis. I understand it. I mean, I don't give a fuck, but I'm calling you out on your negativity. The difference between myself and you stupid asses is that I want everybody to stay nice and undefeated until they meet in the ring. Regis already got an L. I would like Devin to win this weekend. He still got to fight, and Regis could crack. This is a dangerous fight for Devin.
Yeah, you can punch.
It's a dangerous fight for Devin.
He's smaller too. It looks like, right?
Yeah.
Devin's usually been bigger than the other fighters.
Devin looks a little big himself. I keep telling people he's not done growing. It's going to be a great fight. Salute to both men. Salute to Devin, because ain't nobody was trying to fight Regis. Regis is fighting a champion. I mean, Devin is fighting a champion. His first fight moving up in weight.
I think Regis is. You have to be able to box, or to deal with a boxer to beat Devin. You have to. And I don't think Regis has that in him enough to be able to fuck with Devin. I think Devin's gonna box his socks off.
That jab is gonna make the difference. I went back and I watched, and we don't do triangle theories, but understand, I watched that Josh Taylor fight, and he boxed him, and then when he got in the pocket, he fought him when he needed to.
Right.
And Devin is better than Josh Taylor, man.
Right.
I think he's going to keep that stick on him, and then when Regis, there's going to be spots where he's going to close the distance. And Devin's going to fight him off. You see, these cats think that Devin's not a dog. Devin is so professional. That Jorge Linares fight answered a lot of questions for me. Round 10, the last second of the round, Devin ate one bad because he rolled in the wrong direction. It was nothing that Linares did. It was a mistake that Devin made. He rolled in the wrong direction and got hit. And if that happened early in the round, Devin would have got knocked down because he was hurt. He went back to the corner. Bill was asking him, "You all right?" He said, "I'm all right." The next round, 11, which was the only round that Linares won, Devin had to get his legs back. So, Marco, what are you trained to do when you're hurt?
Hold.
Thank you. And that's what he did. Then that's when they started counting clinches. I'm telling you, the fix been in for this kid for a long time. They've never counted clinches. Why y'all acting like we ain't go through the John Ruiz era?
Oh my God.
Why y'all act like we ain't go through the fucking Vladimir Klitschko era?
I was gonna say that's a holder right there.
Come on. They were giving out hugs and teddy bears and candy with hearts in it. They clinched so much.
Klitschko used to bore the shit out of me.
But they didn't start counting that shit until Devin got in trouble and had to get his bearings back in round 11. Now y'all want to count clinches? I'm telling you, they did not want this kid to do anything. And then round 12, it was back to business. He washed him. The round he got hurt in, he still won. He lost round 11 and got back to business in round 12. It was a wash. Oh, Devin ain't got no chin. Linares knocked Lomachenko down. And he won rounds in between.
Yeah, and I like that. Devin also, he's not scared to engage, which I like. In certain, he picks pockets and he engages. So that's good.
Yeah. He listen, man. You guys could try to discredit all you want. Hold on.
Klitschko.
Vladimir Klitschko.
That's funny. He would just he would
motherfuckers-
also push the head down a lot. He did that a lot.
Yeah, leaning on people. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
You know, and you fools, y'all act like y'all don't see this stuff. I'm not lying. It wasn't until Devin they started counting clinches. He's way more exciting than goddamn Klitschko and John Ruiz. Y'all remember John Ruiz? Jab, straight, clinch. Jab, straight, clinch. Rub the beard in your face. Jab, straight, clinch.
I'll tell you right now, I think Bernard Hopkins fought a lot like Ruiz did. He bored the shit out of me too. As he got older.
He was.
I couldn't stand him.
He
He's
was.
a great fighter, but wow.
But you wait, these motherfuckers wait until Devin to count clinches. And you blickety blacks, you pro blacks, y'all don't see this? Y'all don't see this?
Is that CB4? I'm black.
Yeah.
I'm black.
I'm blickety black and I'm back. And I'm blickety black. I'm black, y'all.
I'm black,
and I'm
y'all.
blickety black. Y'all don't see this shit? Y'all can't take 2 seconds to say, you know what, I don't fuck with Devin, but that's some bullshit. Y'all don't see nothing. Y'all got the horse blinders on. I get it. But shout out to Isak Cruz. Enjoy that rematch. And shout out to Coach Cal saying y'all don't even want no smoke with Shakur. Brother, you shouldn't have said that shit out loud, man. You shouldn't have said that out loud. Tank fans, why y'all acting like that video don't exist? Don't blame me. I didn't say it. Coach Cal said it. Do something. You gonna duck Shakur? At least Devin offered him something. You gonna duck Shakur? Right. Shout out to Isak Cruz. Enjoy that rematch. And then after that, what you gonna do? Now that we know it's not gonna be Shakur. Now that we know it's not gonna be Shakur. What are you gonna do? You gonna move up? What's it gonna be, Lomachenko? You ducked him for 4 years. You gonna fight him now? Well, Floyd pretty much said age him out. You gonna fight him now? Tell me. What do you I asked y'all this yesterday. What do you want to see Tank do? Man, fuck that. This ain't about Tank. It's about Devin. Selling out the chase. Bust Ryan's ass. Mortal Kombat, y'all. Ghosty. Salute to Todd French in that super chat. Much love. He said all facts. It makes no sense to glorify professional degeneracy. In what universe does this make sense? Thanks for coming on and cooking with us, Marco. Salute. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
That's Ryan. What about me? Toasty. You got fried, dude. You sold out like 60% of the Toyota Center with cheaper seat sales. I didn't do it. You did it. Devin sold out the entire Chase Center. They had to make more room in the upper deck, and his floor seats were worth way more than yours. I heard ringside was like $500. Devin is almost $2,000. What we talking about here? Am I shitting on Tank or am I telling the truth? Am I shitting on Ryan or am I telling the truth? But I'm mad because I'm wondering, what is your problem with Devin? Oh, it's not Devin, it's Bill. What's your problem with Bill? Doing right by his kid? Trying to get into the best fights? Because I'm looking at the resume. I'm looking at the accomplishments. While Ryan came on the scene and said, hey, we're not chasing legacy, we're not chasing belts. He came on the scene saying that. Floyd took Tank in the direction, belts collect dust. 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure paydays. He said that. While y'all were doing that, Devin was working. And by the way, he was working against the grain. Drew, what you talking about? Do I need to remind you what Tiafimo said?
Hey, Devin Haney made a comment, trying to make whatever it is. But at the end of the day, Devin, you don't know. The WBC is not going to have you, even if you do the competition, they're not going to have you fight for the title. You can get mad at everything. I'm fighting for the title after this fight. for the IBF. And then after that, me and Loma for all 4. And where are you? You're not going to get a shot, bro. And you don't know that, but we do. And that's what we did. I'm not going to fight more fights. So it is what it is, man. Talk what you got to talk, my dude. But at the end of the day, you're not becoming a world champion at 135.
Teofimo Lopez, Marco. That was back in 2018. He admitted that the fix was in.
Yeah,
him and Loma was already planned out, and he had a meeting with the WBO, Bob Arum, and the WBC, Mauricio Silly Man, and that was the plan. And all Loma had to do was beat Teofimo. He failed. No one knew that he wasn't going to throw a punch for 7 to 8 rounds, but Teofimo beat him. Then he was then all of a sudden the franchise status that was not transferable when it was first invented, that day, magically it became transferable. Yep. Now this right here, of course they're gonna say that. They also said that Bill erased some of Devin's losses in Mexico. Anything to discredit that kid. And ain't nothing but a bunch of niggas doing this. Not one time did I discredit Tank. I don't need to. I'm telling the truth about him. I'm telling the truth about him. Coach Cal said what he said. He could have fought Loma 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. He didn't do it. While Loma was chasing Tank, Devin was chasing Loma. Did I lie? And who started that shit about Mexico? Rolly Romero? Punk ass, bitch ass, Devin Haney. He got his, I heard Bill paid to get a loss erased. Y'all want to listen to that kid now? He's fucking retarded. There, I said it. That dude's not bright. He's slow. Thank God he could box. I wouldn't trust him serving me fries at a fast food joint. He back there bumping into walls and shit. I bet you he went to school, he wore headgear. Y'all know what headgear I'm talking about. Stop it. Stop it. Fuck out of here, man. These cats doing too much. Hold on, let me check my email real quick. Crazy stuff. Whatever. It's fucked up. Listen. Devin Haney's giving us everything that we want in a boxer today. Prove me wrong. That's the question. Prove me wrong. What did Devin not do? What did Devin not do? I'm giving the haters something to respond to me about because I know y'all niggas don't have no content unless you're trying to contradict something that I say. What did you want to see Devin do? Listen to the dumb shit today. He's supposed to give Shakur 50%. Based off of what? Based off of what? Fuck out of here, man. Y'all about to get Isak Cruz in a rematch. He's trash talking with him on the gram. I mean, come on, bro. Come on. Ain't no one checking for that. He beat him already. He outboxed him with one hand. Do something great, man. He giving you Eastside Cruz. This is Tank Davis, man. Tank Davis. He about to give you Eastside Cruz with all of that shit around him. There's a vacant IBF there. You don't want the vacant WBA? Man, just take it. You just mad because that shit that you put out, Email Champion, I'm sorry, he didn't put it out, but he echoed it. Now, if you take that WBA, it's falling on you. Now you got a responsibility. And what are you going to do with it, Tank? Are you going to go for that vacant IBF and fight George Cambozo? They're going to give, WBO's going to give it to Lomachenko. Are you going to get in the middle of that? No, because that means you're going to have to compete. And Floyd said you're the A side. People are supposed to come to you. And don't look now. Ultraman, salute. And don't look now. Ray Robinson, what's up? Jay Grant. Let me ask y'all a question. On paper, who has a better resume, Vasily Lomachenko or Tank Davis? Uh-oh. 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 Hey, at least Kambosos fought Devin Haney twice. Uh-oh. 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 Tank fans, you gonna talk about money now? Are y'all niggas on his payroll? Are y'all getting paid to talk him up like this? Huh? I'm talking my resume over here. Uh-oh. Messenger, what up? Uh-oh. That's your homework for today. Who has a better resume? Vasily Lomachenko or Tank Davis? Uh-oh. What you gonna do, Tank? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. He wasn't even undisputed, and he's a fucking A-side. Now do y'all see the problem with this shit? The difference is if Devin stayed at 140, he wanted all the smoke. But he can't make the weight anymore. So now he's at 140. If he stayed at 135, he wanted all the smoke. Now he's at 140, fighting a fucking champion. And y'all still don't want to respect him? Y'all resorted to tearing down his dad and his education, his upbringing. All of this shit has nothing to do with boxing, you idiots. He's trying to be a thug. Man, shut the fuck up, man. You niggas are ridiculous. I mean, who the fuck are y'all trying to impress? Listen, y'all will never get a seat at the table.
You should let me help you with that.
So considerate of you, Jimmy, but you know we don't allow is in the house, so it's quite all right. It really is wonderful to see you, son. You keep up the good work.
They like you, but they don't love you.
Hello, monkeys.
Y'all niggas are just buffoons.
Yo, you can't have me laughing at that shit. It doesn't look good. Well, you should get a job editing for TV.
Yo, hey Marco.
Yeah.
Would the Tank fans ever like Devin Haney?
I don't know.
No.
Oh shit.
Oh my God, I hate you guys.
Monkey.
Oh my God.
What's he yelling monkey? What's that, like a Saturday Night Live sketch or something?
That was from you remember Mad TV?
Yeah.
The episode he was on Mad TV was the funniest goddamn thing. He did a skit where he was the husband of a house, and he came in talking like that, and his son came to him, said, "Dad, you coming to my football game?" He said, "Your football game? Let's get ready to fumble in this corner, my son." And he just ragged on his son. Yo, when that came out like in 97, 98. When I saw that shit, I rolled on the floor. That shit was hilarious, man.
I interviewed Ari Spears before. You ever see it?
Yeah, you interviewed Ari Spears?
Yeah, huge boxing fan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he doesn't follow it much now, but we just chopped it up about like old school, like 90s. He's our age exactly. He's loves the 90s, everything about it. So yeah, he's a big boxer.
Was he on Mad TV?
Yeah, he was the black dude on Mad TV.
The black dude on Mad, yo.
Well,
if you talk to him, If you talk to him, ask him about that Buster Douglas skit.
Okay.
There's a Buster Douglas. I can't find that shit nowhere. When they was advertising for Mad TV, it said what James Buster Douglas is doing right this minute. And it had some fat black dude on stage stripping. Talking about, that's the way, I like it. Man, I said, what show is this? This shit, yeah, that shit was funny.
That reminds me of A Living Color when they did the one with Ray Leonard, Tyson, and Ali. And every time a doorbell would ring, Ali would get a flashback and punch Ray Leonard in the face.
I remember that. That shit was fucked up.
And then Jerry, I remember this one. Jerry, one of their daughters, like Ray Leonard's daughter, has a date, and the doorbell rings, and it's Jim Carrey, and he's like, "Hey, it's Jerry Cooney Jr. What's up, kid?" And he goes, "It's good to meet you," and he like gives him a little tap on the chin, and he spits blood and falls down. Which they were trying to just say Cooney has no chin. That shit was funny.
Man. Was that the same skit where he was like, what did he say? He said, I think it was, no. They were selling like Hanes underwear or some shit.
They did 2 or 3. Then I remember they did the Tyson Robin Givens on the.
I remember that.
You're like,
I remember that.
Robin?
Hey, Robin.
Yeah.
Your mom needs a desperate hair weave. Yo, dude said, yeah, we have Hanes drawers. They sell them in medium, large, extra large, super large, and George Foreman. Oh, man, that was funny.
And I remember Marvin Hagler once made an appearance on 227. You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
That shit was dope.
Oh, man.
Well, that stood out because I was always a boxing fan. So anytime a fighter, because fighters weren't really, it's not like it is now. It was like,
right.
Except for like Ray Leonard and Tyson, none of them really were anywhere. So when somebody like Hagler, it really stood out. Yeah.
Yo, if you talk to Aries Spears, ask him about that Buster Douglas skit. It was real brief, man. And I can't find it anywhere. But that shit was funny as hell, man.
Buster Douglas on Mad TV.
Yeah, it was like a little skit. It said what Buster Douglas is doing right this minute. That's the way, And he's on stage stripping in a leather thong. Some dude. It might have been Aries for all I know. I don't know.
Probably was.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. That shit was stupid. Anyway, Devin Haney burnt Ryan Garcia in seat sales. It happened. He sold out the Chase Center. They had to open up the balcony and the nosebleeds for additional seating because more people want to go.
I did a video on the comparison between Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia. And there really isn't a comparison, but there kind of is. You know, they both have a similar look, both Mexican American.
Right.
But I forgot how good De La Hoya really was.
It kind of gets overshadowed by his goofiness right now.
Right.
But if you really dig deep, and I always tell people, look at the resume. I will never talk bad about Oscar as a fighter.
He fought everybody. Everybody.
Oscar was a dog, man.
He is a legitimate argument for one of the best welterweights in history. I would say top, I don't know, maybe top 20, but he's there.
Yeah, he's up there. You gotta give him that credit.
Mm-hmm.
He was a fucking dog, man. That's why I tell people that these Johnny come latelys, he's a goofball now and cross dressing or whatever. Look, he's always been doing that, but the dude could fight. The dude could fight, and he really liked what he did, man. Well, old school salute.
I went to the fight. What's up, old school? I went to the fight, him versus Ike Quartet. No.
Ooh.
I didn't go to that. I went to Ike Quartet versus Oba Carr. You remember Oba?
Yes.
That was at the Garden. That was at the theater at the time they called it, which is now Hulu.
Hulu.
And this was the weirdest shit. Oba, Ike Quartet is from Ghana. So in the front row, he had a bunch of Ghanese who were playing some tribal drums.
Playing the drums, yeah.
As he's fighting, and every time the action would go either for Oba or against Oba, the drums would get either louder or they'd get quieter. And I remember being like, if that was me, if I was Oba, I'd be like, nah, you can't. That's some voodoo shit, and it's nope.
Oh, You know who else did that?
Who?
You remember David Tua and Lennox Lewis?
Tua's, oh, because he's that Samoan tribal.
Tongan, whatever. The whole fight, I heard the drums.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you go back, you'll hear it. They were playing the drums the whole fight. Yeah, and Lennox, they let him get close.
Lennox put it on him.
Lennox is different, man. I want to do a Lennox appreciation show.
The only guy that really give Lennox possibly beat him without a one-punch lucky knockout was Ray Mercer.
Yeah, that fight was tight. That fight was so tight, man.
Mercer was on him.
Yeah, that was at the Garden.
And Mercer was legit 6 feet, no taller. That's impressive.
Yeah, Mercer. Did you see when he fought Tim Silva in the cage?
He was talking about that to me, but no, I didn't see it.
Bro, it's on YouTube. He
said
him out
after he fought Tim Silva, that's when he tried to call out Butterbean, and Butterbean didn't want to fight him. That's when he told me, call Butterbean right now. I bet you he won't want to fight me. I'm like, all right, let's do it.
Bro, he knocked Tim Silva out with one punch. One punch, and he froze, and it was like, matter of fact, let me see if I can find it.
Is he related to Anderson Silva?
Nah, this dude is from Maine. They call him the Maniac. Tim Silva, the Maniac. He's tall.
And
Tim
Lennox is top 5 of all time. I agree. Nobody gives Lennox credit, but they should. Because Lennox legitimately beats anybody in history, or at least there's an argument for it.
Bro, here it is.
Let's see.
Here it is.
He was old already, right here.
Right. Man, this is bad, yo. This is bad. Look at this. Fair use.
God. And here comes merciless Ray Mercer.
He's so much thinner.
And there's Tim Sylvia, former WBO champ against the former UFC champ, and they get it on this quick. The kick by Sylvia. Mercer, ready, aim, fire. Good night. End of story.
And Mercer looked like he shot for a single there right away.
All right, boss.
Yes.
Can you explain to me why a guy who's 6'8" and can kick would shuffle?
Bro. Tim is like about 6'5", 6'6". He could kick. Why did he let Ray get that close to him?
Did you see the first kick that landed? It looked like it annoyed the shit out of Ray. He was like, oh, you want to kick people? Okay.
You know what happened? They signed for a boxing match, I think. And for whatever reason, the state that they were in wouldn't approve it. So then they agreed to fight in the cage. And they got approved. When you talk to Ray, ask him. It was approved. They wouldn't approve it for whatever reason. And they okayed it for the cage. And that happened. Knocked him right out. Because he said, yo, if you're still a man, just fight me with your hands. We can fight in the cage. Just fight me with your hands. I said, nah, it's an octagon. I'm going to use my feet.
Ray is wild still. 62 years old, still wild.
I still don't want to get hit with that. His fucking hands are like bowling balls.
His hands are big. I was looking at his hands. I have little hands, but his hands are big. Yeah, Lennox is top 5. I would say he could be top. He could be.
You know, that's a conversation.
It depends what you look at. If you just time warp and put him in front of anybody, he'll beat the fuck out of Jack Johnson. He'll be, because of the eras are different. But if you
consider super heavyweight,
if you account for eras, well, that's a different story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jack Johnson, in my opinion, pound for pound, era for era, is probably the greatest heavyweight of all time, or at least there's an argument for it.
Right.
But he, like Andrew Galata, would beat him if just because of the era and the advancements and the size.
Right, I get what you're saying. What you're saying.
So, Joe Louis too. To me, Joe Louis is the greatest heavyweight of all time.
Right, now watch this. What if Nikolai Valuev was running around back then?
He can't fight though.
Right, but 7 feet tall.
Yeah, but he can't. Like he
was almost 300 pounds.
He didn't have much power. Well, Primo Carnero was the closest version of that back then. And everybody fucked him up.
How tall was he?
He was like 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, he was a dirtbag too, I heard.
Was he? I wouldn't be surprised. Everybody used to fuck him up. So I think Joe Louis would fuck Valuev up. But you're right. It's the size difference is so crazy. Maybe it would be harder.
And there was no 8-ounce gloves, 12-ounce gloves. These guys was fighting with cloth on their hands. It was different.
Yeah.
It was different. But listen, man, Marco, let them know how they can find you, good brother.
Marco Boxing on YouTube. That's where I want everybody to go ultimately, because YouTube is what pays the bills. Well, one bill maybe, but the electric bill. But also Instagram, Marco Boxing as well. Yeah, man, dropping content daily. Appreciate it.
No diggity doubt, man. When I run out the door, I'm gonna call you, because yesterday I was running late. I lost my damn keys, and they were right there on the floor.
Okay, it's all good.
And when I got to work, you know, it's Christmas. Everybody is, and I'm like, oh, it was crazy.
Right.
But when I run out the door, I'm gonna call you. I want to hear that story, bro.
Hey, no problem.
All right,
Hey, man.
good looking out, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
No problem. And yeah, I would love to hear what the Tank fans have to say today. I'm just curious. I just want to know. You know, Ryan Garcia, this rock star, right? Tell me what Devin don't deserve now at this point. But enjoy Isak Cruz's rematch. Meanwhile, I just want the fight. I just want to see Devin and Tank get it on. I want to see who's the better between the two. It's a 50-50 fight. I just want to see the fight. Y'all acting like y'all don't want to see it. Skill for skill, I want to see it. Y'all talking about how he grew up in homeschooling, all of these whack-ass arguments. You niggas should be beyond that. You niggas should be beyond that. Since when do you look down on a young man that was homeschooled? Since when do you look down on a young man that has his father in his life? You know how America has told you that black fathers aren't around? Tank's father was around, but Tank said that him and his mama that was around were drug addicts. That's what he said. Not Devin. When they throw a mic in front of Devin's face, I look at how he speaks, and then I look at Jared Anderson. They're only 23. DUI, gotta go to court. Didn't listen to a fucking word that Roy Jones had to say. I look at Tank and email champion, he ain't talking crazy. It's time to grow up, young man. It's time to grow up. So to say that Devin is trying to be like that, who are y'all saying that? Do you identify with what Tank is labeled as? Is that cool to be labeled as some sort of street kid? That's cool? This is what y'all niggas do? Great. Wake up and smell the failure. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash at the Super Chat. Much love and appreciation. Toasty! The general's on. Let's head over there. And LDBC or nothing. That's the type of time we on. Pep talk tonight. I'll see y'all later. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.